We've got a little 32 Ford Deuce Coupe right here. Car's amazing. We sold this car a couple years ago, and the gentleman I sold it to completely reupholstered the interior, the trunk compartment, put a 383 stroker motor with a blower on it. So it has all sorts of upgrades. It's all freshly done. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the information. That's where you'll find a price tag on every car along with the monthly finance payment. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. The little 32 Coupes, 33, 34s, they're hot sellers for us. People just love them. It's a nice classic street rod, good looking car. This one's on a Speedway chassis, fiberglass body. It's a 3-window coupe. This one actually has a cowl. Most of them don't. The fiberglass cars don't have a cowl. This is all in good shape. Actually has door handles. I really do prefer that versus the electric poppers. Door shuts real nice. It's all straight, fits real nicely. 3-window because it doesn't have that extra window right here. They don't count the windshield. Chopped top. All this is all real nice. That's a power lift trunk. We'll demonstrate that a little bit later. So the body's in really good shape. Slick red paint job. Probably looks perfect from your point of view, and it looks really good from where I'm standing. When you get up close, there's a little texture, a little orange peel in the paint. Probably could a wet sand one more time would make it like glass, but it looks really sharp the way it is. Here's a nick that's been touched up. Here's a touch-up right here. Here's a touch-up. So there are some imperfections in the paint. Doors open and close real nicely. But again, the paint shows really well, really nice and sharp looking. All the glass was replaced. We service our cars. We replaced one power window motor and fixed the ground on the other one so the power windows work. It has the 32 grill shell. He just added this beige pinstripe all over the car. It matches the interior. Nice chrome cap with the Ford logo. And I love the big headlights. That's the way they were. A lot of guys put little ones or they're painted red. Big chrome headlights with the Ford script right on the chrome and the glass lens. Yeah, I've got the little mirrors hanging down here. In back, has some nice looking LED, like teardrop style taillights turned on their sides. And here's more of that hand pinstriping. You got a chrome spreader bar. I mentioned their LEDs. Oh, photos are done. Chrome, this is the gas tank right here. There's a chrome cap. Looks like it has a power antenna. And there might be some other flaws. I didn't point them all out, but there's little imperfections in the paint, but it shows really well. Got some nice aluminum wheels. I think they're Weld wheels. Obviously taller, wider, fatter in back with some nice meaty tires. Up front, it's got some turn signals built into the spreader bar. It does have a front license plate. So why don't we open it up, show you the new interior. All right, so it has a power lift trunk. The switch is inside, so I already opened it, obviously. Fiberglass trunk lid. Does have some nice brushed aluminum hinges. This is the power lift ram with the electric motor. He had this boxed and upholstered. This matches the interior, which you'll see in a minute. Batteries underneath here. This gives you access to some wiring. Has this square loop tight weave carpet on the floor. There's some room in there for a few things, an overnight bag, maybe a cooler. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the new ones are posted. So these are suicide doors. And I want to show you this little deadbolt lock here. Once you're in the car, you can lock it so they don't fly open on you when you're driving. So it's no longer a suicide door once you do that. Custom upholstered door panels, power window switches, brushed aluminum handle. And again, all of that's been done in the last couple of years because it had a black interior when we sold it. So we got Same dash that was in it has 4,600 miles. It had 20-something hundred miles, so a couple thousand miles since he redid the car. Matched set of dolphin gauges. This is all reupholstered. This is the AC vents. Here's a shift indicator. It's one of the things we had to reprogram. It tells you what gear you're in. Your heat and AC controls, stereo, probably lights, wipers, kick panel speakers, tight weave carpet, custom mats. It's got seat belts, got cup holders, got real nice comfortable bucket seats in here. It flips forward, well, not very far. You have a little bit of room behind the seat. It is all upholstered. There's more speakers back there. Custom molded headliner, all upholstered with a nice billet mirror. There we got a tilt wheel. Got a 11-ball shifter. I'm 6 foot tall. Looks like you wouldn't fit in here, and I actually fit in here pretty comfortably. So the engine too only has a couple thousand miles on it. It had a 350 in there. Now it's a 383 stroker motor with a blower on top. Looks like a Edelbrock carburetor. Some nice polished valve covers and plug wire holders, coated headers, MSD ignition in the back. Chrome alternator, polished overflow bottle. And it's nice to see it has air conditioning. It's just nice to have in a little coupe like that. So this is a car you can get out and drive. Firewall's nice. Aluminum water pump, aluminum radiator. Of course, it has this cool scooped air cleaner sitting up on top. So unfortunately, winter has sprung upon us. It is snowing outside. Probably won't be driving this one anywhere in the near future. Mechanic did get to drive it when it first came in before it got bad outside. They went through the car, serviced it, and it runs and drives real well. I'm sure that motor gives this little lightweight body plenty of power. I'm putting down the power trunk lid. It's sitting on a Speedway chassis. It's all Speedway frame, all boxed, tubular supports in the middle. Up front it has a Speedway dropped axle with a transverse leaf spring, all round tubular steering apparatus and trailing arms. Has a rack and pinion steering unit under the front there. In back is a 4-link system with tubular control arms, coil-over adjustable gas shocks, even has a sway bar tucked up underneath there. Nice sounding dual exhaust system with glass pack mufflers coming all the way out the back with chrome tips. Gas tanks painted. Actually, everything under the car, it's all painted red. It's all clean. Bottom of the motor is nice and clean. Has a high torque starter, chrome flywheel cover. Turbo 350 automatic transmission, custom drive shaft, goes back to a 10-inch rear end. And obviously I didn't put the trunk down all the way, it was still going. So a neat little hot rod, everything about it's awesome. The paint is really sharp looking, but it's not perfect, but I mean, it'll wow anyone that looks at it. That little motor and this little hot rod, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Turn on the air on those hot days and you'll be nice and comfortable. Go to volocars.com. Salesmen will help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered to your garage and how to get it financed. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.